Hello everyone and welcome back to New Earth Land. When we wake up in the morning, it feels very much as though you're in a room or you're in a house. But are we in the room or are we the room itself? Are we not space and time itself? Is all not mind, the universe, mental? It seems to be the case when you have an experience that we think of as a spiritual awakening. But to the uninitiated, of course, this sounds batshit crazy, and that's what most people probably think of me when I start talking about this. Or they think, "Oh, what's he been smoking?" Well, I don't smoke actually. I never have done, and but what I have had is a Satori instant awakening in my life, and you begin to very much realize that reality is, as Albert Einstein said, an illusion, albeit a persistent one. A persistent illusion maintained by the structure that we find within the cranium, right? Our minds, or more so our brains, are just receivers. We are receiving the signal of mind. Mind is not something that's contained and constricted within the cranium. Our existence is actually infinite and we are omniscient. Awareness is everything. Awareness is God. Consciousness is all. All is mind, the universe is mental. And so what we actually begin to realize is that we're almost tricking ourselves into this inside out universe where we feel like our existence is somehow behind these eyes, behind the skin. But it just feels that way. And that is the illusion. And it's not that sort of like often you hear people say, it's Maya, it is illusion, but it is. It doesn't mean though that what we're experiencing isn't real. It just means that the nature of reality itself is actually illusory. Just like when a magician shows you a trick, you perceive it as illusion, but the magician knows fine well what he's doing. And that's what I feel like is God is doing. Like it somehow buries itself into matter to rediscover itself anew. And that's really what we're on a path of, is rediscovery into the oneness of who we actually are. And it's kind of incredible and sounds, well, just very much magical. But really, this is the true nature of reality, and it's sort of based on divisions of sorts, which emanate from a higher vibration that we might think of as love.